Hey guys, welcome to Surroundead. This is going to be the first episode that I do, and I've been playing this game for about a week, and wanted to play it on the channel just as like a side thing that I can do when I'm bored of the horror games that I normally play. But yeah, I guess the settings are on hardened, so it's hardened difficulty. And the only things that I've changed are it's permadeath, so if I die, I really die. And if I stop it. God, it takes so long to kill these zombies with the knife. If I go to open like a chest or something like that, or supply crate or whatever, it just doesn't take any time to open it. As soon as I click F, it just opens. I just think it's kind of a dumb thing to have it search for however long. I don't know, it doesn't really add anything to the game or take anything away, in my opinion. It just kind of makes it a little easier to search through the things that I gotta do. So, I'm gonna approach this little gas station here. Not a huge fan of the knife. I keep dying because I have only melee stuff to rely on. I haven't found any sort of suppressor or gun yet that I can actually rely on. I've tried to record this one time already, but that is alright. So the easiest thing for me to do is try to pinpoint where I am on the map, then try to make it to a major area. So we're right here. So we can... Where's this red bus? This red bus is that way. We didn't go that way. Yeah, the easiest way for me to do anything is to try to find a major city or major POI, which is like this area right here. We'll probably hit this up right there and see what kind of loot we get. Stop. He got so many hits on me right there. What the heck? I'm not sure if I went the right way. No, I should be going the right way. Yeah, okay, I'm going the right way. Sorry, I was tripping for a second there. But yeah, this is kind of one of those games I wanted to play on the channel just to have a buffer or something else that I can do in between horror games. And I thought that like a survival series kind of like this would be fun. Although, right now I'm struggling to... Ooh! Wait, that's huge. That is massive. The only thing that I need is a little suppressor, and then I'd be chilling. This game is a little odd though. I'm not really sure how to do like commentary for it besides like just telling you future plans or what's going on in the game. So I'll try to do my best to explain what's kind of going on. So right now I'm trying to sprint but can't because my leg is broken, which is awesome. I have the worst weapon in the game right now. This knife. It's the starter knife they give you, which is awful. And unfortunately, I have two things coming after me, which is not good for me. Especially because I don't have any healing items. Great. I have more money. And another knife. Does do slightly more damage. That's good. I'm not sure how these guys are even getting attracted to me. I'm like literally just chilling. More and more zombies just keep showing up. Alright. We've cleared the horde. My leg is still broken. Thank God. I found more rags. Just gonna have to use them all anyway. Pickaxe is gonna do more damage, so take that with me. walking around like this attracts more zombies towards me, but I think it gets rid of my broken leg faster. Not totally sure. I see that. Hide around the corner. Ooh, see? They don't even... Concrete. Oh my god. I love concrete. I like to eat concrete. Can't search any of those. That's interesting. So, I'm still pretty new at this game. I've only been playing for about a week. So there's still a lot that I don't exactly know. So I'm excited to explore more of the map with you guys and see how far I can make it. My like primary goal, I would say, for the series is to try to get to like day 30. Because so far my longest run was day 10. I want to say it was like day 10. So I'd like to surpass that if I can. I need wood and scrap metal. But yeah, like I said, this is hardened mode, and oh, I don't know if I mentioned it. It's permadeath. So if I die, I die, and the character cannot come back. Yeah, it's so foggy I can't even really tell. Hey, okay, there it is. So now we are approaching this area right there. So I have to be very careful around here. You would think those are dogs, which there are dogs. There are zombie dogs. Oh god. But in fact, they are not dogs. They are zombies. Jeez. So our goal here is to walk around as slow as possible because I can't move faster than this right now. Rip up all this clothing. Better read the books. Sink. This is good. It's great that I'm getting all this stuff, but I can't carry much of it. I guess now I can. Great. We'll take the rice. Water purification tabs are fine. I feel like they take up a lot of early game room. Winchester. What? 45. Okay. So it takes 45 ACP. It's fine. Put ammo in here. Gladly take more cloth. That. One thing that you guys may not know is that in this game you can store items inside of other items. Like you can have a backpack inside of another backpack, which is exactly what I'm going to do here. So inside these padded jeans is where I'm going to keep, I think, my ammo for now. Because I can use the 308, so I'm actually going to keep that out. But I'm going to keep spare ammo in here, and if I really wanted to, I could add like these in here technically. Well, actually here, I can demonstrate. Since that's in my inventory in these cargo pants, like I can keep the cargo pants in here. That tab does disappear, but then bam. It's interesting. But yeah, you can just do that. So we're gonna try to be as sneaky as humanly possible, which is gonna be a little difficult with all of these things around. I'm just gonna try to keep it at a minimum. The baseball bat's kind of huge. The baseball bat is kind of a big player. Normally I like to carry the fireman's axe or the giant like sledgehammer, but can't find one of those right now, so we'll be alright without it. There we go, 45 ACP. This is good. This is good for now. Making sure he's not coming close. I forget you can't rip up the beanie. Can opener. That's pretty big. I'm gonna keep that in the pants as well. Soup. I should probably eat something that has that. Alright, we're good on food for now. Mask. Don't need. I'd like some water though. Be nice. You can also play in first person, which I don't know if you guys play in first person, but I definitely don't, just in case of the zombies. Massive. That's... What? What? That music starts whenever something's trying to, like, run towards you or something like that. So I always get scared whenever the dun-dun-dun music comes in. Hey! Oh my god. And you broke my leg. Or arm or something. I don't know. Damn it. Okay. Broke my leg. Now I can't. Oh no, wait. Now we're good. We're gonna try to climb over this. Fun fact, if I can do it here, if you give the zombie back shots, you deal more damage. Oh my god. Okay. Another example of the backpack method, as I call it, is this. Basically, we have a duffel bag on our back, like you can see, and then we have another duffel bag. So in here you can add more stuff. If you're thinking that, hey, don't you think this might be a little, like, complicated later on? It is. It definitely is. It gets that way fairly quick, especially if you don't have, like, a setup, like a base setup or anything like that. It gets quite annoying fast if you end up picking up a lot of loot. God dang it. Get away from me. Why are you taking so long to freaking kill? Drink the water. So one thing I'm gonna do real quick is to switch out this. I don't really need these, and I also don't really need this anymore, so I'm gonna rip that up. But I'm gonna keep my ammo in here. Except for these ones, because I can use those. I guess I can keep that up here. Battery up here. Ammo in there. Food down here, that's fine. How to be light-footed for dummies. That's great. I need that. Why won't it let me read it? It's okay. Gunpowder, welder's mask, don't really care. Fireman's axe. Alright. This is gonna do a lot more damage than our baseball bat. So goodbye, Mr. Baseball Bat. Bolt cutters are always good to have, kinda. They're mainly used to just, like, open doors or there are some things that require it to open certain boxes and stuff. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead, do that. I'm gonna use this one just to top us up. I'm trying to go... Oh, one thing I always forget to do is this. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna have to rip up all these clothes. Alright, so after that we got 113 cloth. So that's pretty good. I'm hoping that I can find a little bed or tent or something so I can sleep through the night, because that's what I do not want to be caught up in at all. Is a night cycle without any sort of protection. Where did you come from, dude? Back off. Bandages I will take gladly. So it looks like we're gonna have a pretty rough night unless we make it out of here for now. Because I can't find a tent or anything like that, so I'm gonna see if we can go back to one of these buildings and maybe hold out for a minute. The problem with this is that it's very unlikely that I'll be able to relax. Oh god. It's very unlikely that I'll be able to just like chill in one of these houses. Especially if it doesn't have an upstairs. So, oh my god. What we're gonna do is we're gonna chill exactly like this. It's still very dark. I know I already looted this house. It's still very dark. Trying to... Oh, don't you come near me, tweaker. I don't think there's anything up there. It's still very dark. I don't exactly want to be out yet. See how menacing that looks right there? I don't like it. I don't exactly want to look through all these houses because the houses kind of give you like nothing. Like there's not a lot from these houses. I have so much cloth, I'm probably okay. You don't get a whole lot from these houses, so I want to avoid... So I keep getting distracted. Basically, I want to avoid the houses. I don't really want to go for the houses too much because they tend to not have anything really. 9. I'd rather have an M9 over the Winchester. Is good. Take another rag. Read the book. Take the 9mm. There's literally only one that I have. It's fine. Winchester can go in here. And I'll put the 45 ACP in here as well. Yep. Jeez. Nothing, man. There's so much of this. And if it wasn't, like, halfway dark and so gloomy, I'd be able to see what I actually need to do. I didn't like that. Oh, there it is. If it wasn't so gloomy, I'd be able to see where the other buildings are, but I literally can't. I can't even really tell. I can tell that's a building. I'm done ripping up all the clothes. I think it's a waste of time now. One thing you can do is if you look at this, you can look at the middle part right there, and it says special container looted and boss PO or POI boss defeated. You can see what you have to look forward to over here. I'm pretty sure that the boss is over there, if I am remembering correct. I have been here before, but it looks so different from when I was over here when I played. That I don't even know. So the boss is probably somewhere over there. Don't exactly know. This is such a dangerous spot to be, especially at this time of light. It's not helpful because it's day, but I can't even, like, you can't even tell really. It almost makes me just kind of want to leave a little bit because I'm a little scared that I'm not going to be able to make it out the way I want to. To be honest. And things can just sneak up on you so quick in this game, like they are now, that I'm not even sure. If I can just find like one suppressor, I'd be way better. I'd be in a way better spot. Even if it is just one of the makeshift, like, things. Okay. Alright, so we don't want to go over there. That is the boss. But now that it's a bit more open, I know exactly where I need to go to get the things that I want. Which is good. So I'm gonna go inside the store. Probably not the greatest idea ever, because there's probably quite a bit in here. In terms of zombies and all that kind of stuff, fun stuff. But it's also just a good spot. Flashlight. Yeah, this is what I expected. I was a little scared of... Gauge is good. I'm not a huge fan of any of the shotguns. I've heard that the Benelli is pretty good. But besides that, I have not had a shotgun that I actually liked very much. We got probably another skill point. 3 skill points. So I like the roll. I like the roll. You can kind of... I don't know if you can see it as well as I can. It's insanely dark, this game, right now. I need to get out of this store, like, ASAP, because I see things over there that I do not want to mess with at all. And it seems like every time I get closer to try to kill one of these zombies, I get closer and closer to attracting things over here that I don't want to see. So it's getting brighter, thankfully. But I am going to get out of here. Try to make my way around this other way. There's a water well. This is good. I can fill a bottle. Dirty water jug. Okay. I'm not sure what the fire extinguisher is for. Maybe the car? I know that when I spawned in cars, when I was doing the, whatever. The, debug menu. I know that the cars, some of them would spawn with, like, smoke coming out of the hood, but I thought that was kind of just because they were beat up, but I don't know. Ooh, okay, there's a subway. Okay, this is good. This is good news. Luggage. Nothing. I am avoiding these. I know, but I'm only avoiding them because I know that the high tier loot is up on top of this emergency center, like hospital thing. That's a lot of bodies. He got stuck. I don't even care. He can be stuck forever there. I don't care. You can't really see. I'm gonna go through this. This is good to have, but I don't really care about it. Fishing rod, that's good. I'm gonna go back in third person. Hello? What just happened? Oh, whoa. Okay, so why disables HUD? That's good to know, I guess. I don't know. Get my wallet. It's good. Splint. Very nice to have. Oh, there it is. Mask. I love opening up these things just to see one mask. It's awesome. Okay. Looted. I missed this. Nothing good in it anyways. And we roll up the stairs. Flare. First aid. Water purification tablets. Can we use them? 5. Okay. So we need 5 of them. Alright, well now... Oh, well, look at that. Would you look at that? I got water. The hospitals are always a great place to loot. If you're looking for, like, the first place to go. when you go to a bigger city that has at least one of these, I would definitely recommend hitting this place up first. You'll find a lot of good stuff normally. Or you'll just find masks everywhere you go, which is also just as important as everything else in this game, am I right? But sometimes you can find these health bags. They're like medical bags, and they carry a ton of just medical items. Ooh, uh-oh. And I was wrong, okay? Everyone's wrong every once in a while, but I was wrong about where the special crate is. Now I don't actually know where the special crate is. But yeah, you can find a ton of medical stuff here, obviously. And I know that in one POI, at least, it is where the special stuff is. I think it might be over there, though. I'm gonna take this out. I don't have a scope or anything, but I can try to scope in on certain places. Okay. So I think our goal is now to get over there. So I didn't think about it. But that's alright. And the reason I stay crouched the entire time is just because you don't attract any zombies when you're just like walking or crawling like this. The only time that you attract zombies while walking is if they see you, or if you're making a ton of noise, be that like if you're running or something like that. Also, for whatever reason, if zombies are stuck on like a car or a fire truck in this instance, they'll just stay there. They won't come off most of the time, I think. At least, ooh, okay, this is huge. GPS. The noises for a zombie chasing me started going off, so let me get to a safer spot. This is probably as safe as it gets. So if you didn't know what a GPS does, it shows, first of all, where you are on the map. It also shows you some POIs, like the Valley Safe Zone. There's a couple, I think there's a couple safe zones, if I'm not mistaken. No. Okay. So it is just this one, for now, at least. It shows you primary infestations, which I'm not totally sure what those do. The primary infestation in the surrounding area consisting of multiple dead bodies of an unknown origin. It shows you scavenger safe zones. It shows you abandoned camps. Overall, just kind of a goated item. It also lets you set up markers. So for me, I like to have different things for different meanings, like a blue X. If you ever see that on my map, that's somewhere that I want to go back to. So like that's a blue X, somewhere I'll probably want to go back to. Or if I see anything interesting, like I know this place has a underground area, which I think is right here, so I'll put a blue X there. And then yeah, I'll be able to see that kind of stuff. So, and then also I think that a black like tent thing like that, or maybe I think a red tent like that, that's like what I use as my home or whatever. But yeah, so that's what a GPS does. You can also pair that pretty well with a compass, so you know where you're going most of the time. Water bottles, perfect. Oh, I need to drink these. Drop. But yeah, I've never been in this building before. This is a pretty extensive building, pretty big. But I gotta get to the top of it to make sure that I get the loot. Right now I'm just seeing a lot of clothes. We will make our way upstairs eventually. I just want to make sure that I get everything. Ooh, lunchbox. Okay. So the lunchbox is pretty self-explanatory. It just carries all of your lunch needs and also water. And you can also throw your can opener in there. My lunchbox I like to put up here. And then I organize mine because I'm weird like that. Bam. There you go. I think you can also put water purification tablets in there. Or, yeah. So, pretty good. Now, when you're around 3 stories up, I feel like you don't have to crouch, but I'm still going to because I'm scared. But, if you don't want to, you definitely don't have to. I don't take any of the alcohol. I'm not sure what it does. You can't drink it. And machete. Machete does more, and I think it probably swings faster if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my duffel bag. Alright. More rags. Another splint. Just use those. Just cuz. Looted. Okay. Next. Oh, wait. We missed an area. Another lunchbox. Don't really need. Actually, you know what? I do like to take a second lunchbox just in case I like get super looted and I need more space. There's a fridge. It's kind of funny. Kind of cool, I guess. But we don't need that necessarily. Money. Okay, now we can go upstairs again. Another lunchbox. Civilian night goggles. Okay, we will take that for sure. Nothing else. Flashlight. We already have a flashlight. Read the book. More water. Oops. Perfect. Actually, I can drink these again. They don't give me a ton, so unfortunately, they are not much use to me, but it'll do. Did I loot in here? Yep. Looted in here. Now we go back up. Another lunchbox. What is that? 4 lunchboxes now, and a supply crate with a mask in it. 308, gladly take. More food, perfect. Binoculars, we have binoculars. Keep forgetting what we have and what we don't have. Fridge, another lunchbox, there's 5. Ooh, what's in here? Gun display. Ooh. Yeah, gun display case. Ooh. Hey, an MP5. So, MP5 takes 9mm, which isn't good for us because we don't have any 9mm. But we will keep the MP5 nonetheless. Good on everything in there, too. Okay, now thought that this would have another roof access point. Maybe it's just a ruse. I'm not totally sure. Since we can't get to the roof, we're gonna have to find a different way. Ooh. Let's see. We got 3 points, so we can whistle. We are going. Can parkour while falling or jumping increase parkour speed? So we want to make it to the advanced lockpicks, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one. So, I wanted to get in this building, but since I'm here... Oh, God. Okay. I want to make sure that I am as quiet as possible in here. Oh! Look at that. Okay. Ooh, and a tent. Very good. Gimme. So, this can be very scary for us. Because if we make a loud noise or anything in here, We might be screwed because of the amount of things down there. But we found the abandoned high tier crate. I've never been more disappointed in my life of a high tier crate. I don't have any lockpicks either. Okay. This was a total waste. If you don't know, the high tier crates are supposed to have the best tier loot. So you can get high tier guns. You have chances to get high tier guns. Just weapons in general, to be honest. And all sorts of stuff. But sometimes you get just about nothing from it. That's the kind of thing that I was worried about a little bit. We're gonna try to make our way out of here because I just drew a lot of attention to myself that I didn't want. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, especially since we just got this loot and it wasn't very good. It was supposed to be the high tier thing. So we're gonna go ahead and leave for now. Oh, you know what we can do? We can go through the train station. That's what I'm going to do. What the train station will let me do is teleport to another area, which is pretty cool. It gets me on the other side of the map kind of fast. I'm not sure what train station will lead to. I'm pretty sure I found the other part of it. I think yesterday when I was playing on my own. So just as long as nothing's following me, we can go down here. Make sure my light has a battery in it. Okay. So the light does attract zombies as well, so I don't turn it on too quick. But it is there if I need it. Still try to be sneaky. I basically sneak around everywhere that I go, besides when I'm running out in the open. Everywhere in the city is basically a sneak zone for me, so we do have a train here. Pretty sure that gold light over there is where you can teleport to the other train station from, which is good and bad. I hope that I end up somewhere that has some good stuff. Making sure. Apparently, I didn't know this until today. I was watching someone's video and they said that there's higher loot density, or not density. There's like a totem pole essentially of how good an item is. So even though this is 100%, this is 100% durability, they are totally different. You see? So this one's damage is 31-32, this one's 32-33, and the crit chance on this one is higher, and it's the critical hit multiplier is higher on this one than it is on this one, but the crit chance is higher on this one than it is on this one, and then the stamina drain is the same. But yeah, I didn't know about that system. So he was using like a scar or something like that, and he was like, yeah, I like the scar, but this one's kind of like the worst one you can get, essentially. I was like, oh, interesting. So that's something to note. Still don't have any locks, unfortunately. I'm not sure how far down here we can go. I hear something. I'm gonna put my light on for now to see what's going on. Oh, apparently the light doesn't attract them like I thought it did. But yeah, I was under the impression that like all lights, just if it was in the direction of a zombie, that they would rush towards you. So that's good to know. So we're going to travel to Grain Valley Subway. So let's go ahead and travel.